Hi, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to spend a little bit of time on talking about my life and what inspired me to go on this journey of weight loss. And also I'm going to show pictures at the end, before and after, so you guys can kind of see into my life and how I got inspired. So I had my daughter about 4 years ago. I had her while I was in getting my bachelor's degree, so extremely stressful time. I was also in a relationship, so it was in the middle of battling my schoolwork, my relationship, and then a baby. So it's like, where do I have the time to work out? Where do I have the time to my me time, right? That was completely taken away from me. Now that I think that I didn't have the time to do anything. So I really struggled. I was actually really depressed. I'd pull over and eat. I'm an emotional eater, so whenever I would get So shortly after my breakdown, it was me and my friend. She's like a model and she likes to do these trips and likes me to take pictures of her. And she likes to take pictures, very photogenic, right? We always have those friends. And it was that very moment when she's like, take a picture of yourself. So I'm like, okay, whatever. She's taking her pictures. Let me just, I don't know, but it's a picture. I get home and I look at that picture and I am mind blown. I know maybe a lot of you guys can relate, like you don't really know how much you've gained until you see a picture of yourself. I like to think of it as like a toilet paper roll, where like you don't know that the toilet paper is gone until it's very small little amount left on there. That's exactly how I felt, but the opposite. I didn't know I was that big until I seen my picture. And then from there, I just got motivated and I was just like, this isn't who you are. And I also want to be there for my daughter. I want to have a healthy heart. So I had completely lost myself during that time. I remember I even hired like a fitness trainer, and I just couldn't figure out why am I not losing weight? I'm spending $150 a month, sometimes $200, $230 a month, right, on this fitness trainer where I'm going hard. But then I never could understand like, what is it? But I found it out. It was my eating. My eating was so bad. And then, like I said, it was very emotional. So it was just learning how to be a new mom, battling that out, right? And then getting into my career, being new at my career, was still really struggling with that. So then I just started to, so I feel like I had a breakthrough, right? So I lost a little bit of weight. I was able to get out of the maternity clothes, right? That's like the goal after having the baby. But then I had a breakdown. I went inside the fitting room. I forgot what store it was, but I found a size that I thought I was, right? And so I tried it on, I'm feeling good, and then I couldn't fit it. I couldn't fit the jeans. I broke down crying in that fitting room. I felt like I was never gonna lose the weight. I was trying my hardest, and I just felt so depressed. So I gave up. Truthfully, I gave up, and I went back to my old bad eating habits. I stopped going to the personal trainer. And I said, that's it. Maybe this is that mommy body that women have, and I'm just never going to get my high school body back, right? And so maybe a year or two continued, and I was still emotionally eating. I wouldn't even look at myself in the mirror when I got ready for work, truthfully. I want to have a healthy heart, and I don't want to be that fat mom picking up my child, and my child is embarrassed because I'm the fat mom coming to pick her up. I've always been active, like I said, and I want to be able to deliver that to my daughter. I was never taught how to eat healthy. In my community, being African American, we eat a lot of fried foods. So that was something that I was used to. I didn't know about eating green stuff, right? Vegetables, what are those? And then I just started to push myself, and I started to see progress. One thing I do highly recommend for you guys to do is to take a nutritionist class. Nothing that's so overwhelming, like reading the labels and adding all these calories and all those things. Those are definitely important. But once you learn how to read the back of a label, that is going. So I wanted to clarify, when I say reading the labels, I actually mean looking at the back of whatever you're about to purchase and spending about a minute or two looking at the breakdown of what is actually in that meal or that food that you're picking up, right? I know a lot of the times, like I said, reading the labels. Oh, it has only 100 calories. Okay, I should be good to go. No, spending the time looking at it and seeing the breakdown. That right there for me was very key during my journey. Because I was able to kind of manipulate my foods, right? Okay, if I'm going to eat this with, 100 grams of sugar, that means that I can eat this because it only has 50 grams of sugar, right? So I was able to kind of have that balance because I spent time in the aisle reading the labels. Reading the back of the label is going to change your life. I took a 6-week course, so it was once a week for 6 weeks. So in that class, I learned how to read the back of the label. I learned how to cook different foods that were still good for me. That class hold myself accountable for my actions, for my horrible eating, because I knew at the end of the day, at that following class, I was gonna have to report that. They taught you how to, manipulate your plate so you can eat less and your mind thinks that you're eating more. So that's one thing that I feel really changed my life. I am definitely going to push some videos out on that. I could do some challenges as well. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, just let me know in the comments. I'm more than happy to help support. So I highly recommend after you lose a significant amount of weight is to let go of those old jeans. I know, we all have our favorite jeans, but you have to realize that you're trying to trick your mind that you're not gonna go back to that big size, right? You're trying to go down to a smaller size, so why hold on to those jeans? That's one thing that I remember from that class that I was also taught, that it's important to let those jeans go. And it also motivates you to push yourself to lose more weight, because you're like, I gotta get more jeans. It's like a goal setting for yourself, right? You get to get more jeans. And what woman doesn't like to go jean shopping? I know I do. But I think that's a huge tip that I learned through that class. After getting rid of that scale, I feel like that was key for me, that I knew in my mind that this wasn't just a diet. This wasn't just to lose weight for a vacation. I knew that this was gonna be my lifestyle. And that's what I think what really tricked my mind. And you hear me throughout this video saying, trick my mind, trick my mind. That's what weight loss is all about. It's actually tricking your mind, letting your mind know that this is going to be the new you. Even when I would grocery shop like I was already skinny. In my mind, I was skinny. I was buying, a bunch of veggies. If you see my cart, people were looking at me like, dang, this girl's eating all healthy. And so I continued to do that until I looked in the mirror and I was that skinny girl. I am that skinny girl. So I highly encourage you guys to, take this information and use it on yourself so you can feel confident when you walk outside. So you can feel confident when you're at the park with your child. So you can feel confident picking up your little one. And so you can feel confident overall. So, all right, guys, that's how I got started on my journey. I wanted to share that with you guys. I know I've been posting videos and you haven't really been seeing that before me, but I'm going to post it in this video shortly. So stay tuned. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section. And until next time, bye.
Thank you.